I spoke out about what I thought would be better for the sport.
I said the taller guys have an advantage.
One height grouping had a little bit of an advantage.
Athletes in men's physique were getting too big.
The new men's physique heights and weights.
And so why is it that in women's bikini, they're being judged in a thong?
The NPC and NPC Worldwide is going to be adding a new division.
The IFBB, they listen to everything that Coach Greg says. I know what I'm talking about. Coach Greg, and in today's video, the IFBB, yet again, they listen to Coach Greg. Now, it's very interesting to me that every suggestion I make, eventually, they follow it, but not until they cancel me.
Why are we doing this?
I gave my opinion, yet I was censored. They made a copyright strike on my channel, the IFBB. And so did I panic and make videos and call them out? No, I let it slide. But notice now how they make an announcement that I've been banned from judging because I'm such a bad person for stating my beliefs and saying what everyone is thinking. That women's bikini is being judged based on the glutes and that it's based on physical beauty. Wow, shocker, newsflash, no one knew that.
And so I've made a number of suggestions that eventually came to fruition. Remember in classic physique, when I said the weight caps, they didn't make any sense. That they were arbitrary. They're going by a height to weight standard that's arbitrarily been assigned to all of the competitors. And this height to weight favors the taller competitors, in particular, those above 6'1" and under 6'2".
We took a look and realized that one height grouping had a little bit of an advantage over other height groups. This height grouping is over 6'1" and up to and including 6'2".
What about when you said men's physique? The guys were getting too big, and so what did they do?
The new men's physique heights and weights.
They put weight caps on to ensure they couldn't get any bigger. And next, I said that in women's bikini, the girls were getting too big, too much muscle, and that the posing was overtly sexual. And that a lot of women, well, they didn't feel comfortable posing in that fashion.
I spoke about what they could do to better the sport after talking to many people, that the athletes in men's physique were getting too big, that in women's wellness, that the sport was judging very, very muscular bodies, and I felt it was going too far, that we needed to downsize.
I've stated that the entry point for men and women, it's gone too far. People have to resort to taking performance-enhancing drugs. That includes bikini competitors and men's physique models.
I spoke out about what I thought would be better for the sport. I gave my opinion, yet I was censored.
And so I said, you need to have another category, one of which you don't have to abuse steroids in order to be competitive. This applies to both the men and to the women, and lo and behold,
a new division.
And so my friends have written me after seeing the changes. No way! Didn't you invent this? Haha, hilarious, bro. Well, time to add another video clips to the new video and call it out. They secretly love you, at least give you the credit. I'm telling you, the IFBB, they listen to everything that Coach Greg says. I know what I'm talking about. Do I not understand the audience? Who had the most views in the world covering the Mr. Olympia? Coach Greg, and what an Olympia. I give it to you straight. I don't pull any punches, and I'm not scared to tell you exactly what I think. I can't compete. And so what exactly is this new category? Well, let's see.
So starting in 2025, the NPC and NPC Worldwide is going to be adding a new division. This division will be called the Fit Model Division.
The new Fit Model Division? And let's just wait and see. Is it going to be for the men? Or for the women? Or is it going to be both?
Now, what is the purpose of this division and what are we looking for? So the purpose of this division is to really create the most entry-level division on our women's side of the sport.
They add a new category. They reward bigger and leaner year after year after year. If they had Coach Greg as a judge, I would set them straight. I know the look that we should be looking for.
We want the peak look to be what Ashley Kaltwasser looked like when she won the Olympia in 2015.
And so we're going back to the beginning, where it all started. Ashley Kaltwasser.
Ashley Kaltwasser, or Ashley Kaltwasser, or Ashley Kaltwapper, Ashley Kaltwasser, Ashley K. Alt Was, Ashley Kaltwas here, Ashley Kaltwasser, Ashley sir. That covers all potential name pronunciations.
2015, before women's had to, that's right, had to, abuse steroids to become IFBB Pro bikini competitors at the Olympia.
That you won't be tempted to use performance-enhancing drugs, that you won't be tempted to get cosmetic surgery, spend thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars to look a certain way that's very difficult to look. The look of bikinis revolves around having very well-developed glutes. That is the name of the sport. That and a small waist as well as breast implants to finish off the silhouette. Do you really think it's not sexual?
How many of you think that Olympia bikini competitors are natural? But Coach Greg, they're beautiful. I'm not arguing this, but they're mostly on Anavar. Not many IFBB Pro bikini competitors are natural. Even when they have natural competitions, the women who get tested, they often fail, even at the IFBB Pro level. Are you aware of the last drug-free bodybuilding competition that they had in the IFBB that 7 of their athletes failed? You're thinking only 7 failed? How many do you think they tested? Perhaps they only tested 7 and they all failed. And so that is the state of the IFBB. And so what else have I suggested? Because let's predict in the future. What do you think they're going to do? I've stated they should have a lighter weight class for men's classic physique. Call it 15, maybe even 20 pounds smaller. Or a men's Abercrombie physique division for men with far less muscle. And so I applaud them. Finally, they're listening to Coach Greg yet again. The only thing I don't like is they get mad at Coach Greg when he makes these suggestions, and then 6 months later, you know what? He had a point. Why not just listen to what I'm saying, put your ego aside, and realize I'm trying to help you?
So what we're looking for in this division is obviously less muscle and less development than you would see in the bikini division.
And so basically, you have to stop abusing steroids. And so several women who are IFBB pros, I know they're going to downsize. They're going to diet to less of an extent. I think this is great. They no longer need to abuse steroids and become amenorrheic in order to compete in a bikini body competition. Bikini bodies should be, I don't know, hot, dare I say attractive, something that most women would aspire to. Do you think most women want to look like IFBB pro bikini models who are standing up on stage? They look like they've been starving. They're too lean. Yeah, it's impressive, but how many girls want to walk out on stage in a thong with next to no body fat, in clear stilettos, and turn around face to curtain or rear, with hair blocking the entirety of their backs, and walk and wiggle and stride showing off their derriere? Perhaps you're a school teacher, a nurse, a mom, an obstetrician, and maybe you don't want people to see you being overtly sexual in order to win a competition. And so this is a tremendous idea instituted by the IFBB.
You still need a small amount of muscle that gives nice shape. We're going to be looking for balance between the upper and the lower body, but the conditioning will be less than bikini. We don't want to see even really a slight separation anywhere in the physique. We don't want to see roundness in capped delts. We don't want to see etched in midsections from the front, from the back.
What do you think we're looking for from the back? We're looking for glute. I don't care what category you're judging. They're going to want some ass.
We're looking for full glutes with no visible tie-in area, okay? But the glutes should still be firm when doing the model walk to the back of the stage. So we still want to see firm glutes and some glute development, but not what we're seeing with, obviously, top-level bikini pros. We don't want to see, clear tie-ins. We don't want to see a lot of development to the glutes. So we want firm glutes, some development to the glutes. Obviously, conditioning from the back as well.
And so essentially, you take a women's bikini competitor right now, get her off Anavar, stop the diet 2 or 3 weeks earlier, and there you have it. Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? I mean, was it rocket science? Is Coach Greg the only one that could have thought of this?
We're not looking for those cap shoulders from the back. Don't want to see that. We don't want to see etched in hamstrings. Really, hamstrings should not be visible at all. Like I said, we're not seeing separation. So even tie-ins, the tie-in area should not be visible.
We want hot-looking girls that you would see on the beach, that you would think are hot girls that you would see on the beach.
Comes to the suits. No bling is going to be permitted on the suits. The suits are going to be solid in color. And when it comes to the cut of the bottom of the suits, we want to see moderate coverage on the bottoms, okay?
Moderate coverage on the bottoms. We want it to be realistic so that a woman who doesn't want to show off her entire hole to the world can get up on stage. No one should be seeing any brown. Now remember, the one thing they're still going to be looking for, it's a proper tan. And so Mike Israetel, unfortunately, he can't identify as a female and win this competition.
Okay, thanks, Greg.
We want to see moderate coverage on the bikini bottoms here. Moderate coverage, no bling, and solid in color.
And so perhaps the IFBB, eventually, they'll change their mind. They'll think, you know what? That Coach Greg, he has a point. I would want him on my judging panel. He's involved in the fitness industry for over 30 years as a competitor, as a judge, as a trainer, as a coach, everything. He covers the sport. He promotes it like no other.
If you enter into this division at an NPC show, you can only be in this division. So what that mean?
Absolutely great idea. None of this, you compete in 16 different divisions. I'm going to compete in the fit model division, the bikini model, the wellness, figure, I'll win everything. No, what that does is it encourages people who are perhaps too lean to jump into the fit model thinking, oh, I'll get that for the easy win. Nope, we don't want it. Smart move by the IFBB. Boom! More vindication. And so I'm sending you the messages that my friends, people who follow me, that know what I've done for the sport, what they're telling me. And so you may be on the fence, or you may think I'm a bad person. Coach Greg said such horrible things about competitors. I haven't done this. I've only been trying to help. And what is the result? You've been helped.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you, Greg. Man, I was really hoping this was a division between bikini and wellness. What would that do? Between the two, as it stands, they're very similar. Girls are thinking, if I just put on a little bit more muscle in my glutes and my legs, I can compete in wellness. Wellness girls are thinking, I just take a bit less Anavar, I'm going bikini. They needed an entry division so that women don't need to abuse steroids, and that's what you've been given. Say thank you.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you, Greg. This is dope. Bring more people into the sport. 100% agree with it. Allison Ethier, love it. Jess Stansel, who else thought this was a new men's class for a second? I certainly did. I was hoping for it, but hey, at least the women got a new category and perhaps will be followed up by the men next year. Mark my words, how many times have I been right predicting the future of the IFBB? Amazing that the IFBB keeps implementing all the changes that I suggested them in YouTube videos several months after they make them. Too bad they try to cancel me when all I am doing is helping the sport to grow and be healthier. Next up, add a fit model males division so that men don't need to abuse steroids to get a men's physique pro card. And so how amazing is it that more people than ever before will not have to abuse steroids in order to compete and get pro cards. Remember, if you're trying to stay natural, you can get Turkesterone and GO2 Max. There's literally a money-back guarantee and a $20 gift card. And in case you're not aware, the Turkesterone across the industry has been tested. Our competitors, unfortunately, they didn't even have the actual plant Ajuga turkestinica. They didn't have it. They never met label claim, not even close.
So we see with the Turk Max and the Turk Builder, they are both well over the label claims for turkesterone.
Coach Greg's team, HDLT, we by far surpassed it.
You came out with a product that actually has turkesterone in it, and all of your competitors haven't followed suit.
Remember, if it's not from HDLT supplements, it's probably faker than last time. Remember, it's not just about money. We offer a free diet and training program. How many people doing that? It's close to 50 pages. Multiple programs specific to your needs. We've given over 100,000 of these. Even at only $50, that's $5 million. And so look no further. If you're looking to make changes right now, get over to my website. And until next time, I am out.